Hey, I just have to say that it's really nice to be involved with this launch issue of Trade magazine, and all you other hairdressers out there, get in it. I want to talk to you a little bit about the shoot that we did the other day, which was a lot of fun. And in fact, I'd been concepting this shoot for over a year, and it was really nice to have this vehicle to work towards, because it actually gave me the impetus to build some wigs and to really actually create some structures behind some of the hairstyles. The inspiration for this shoot came to me from lampshades. In fact, I saw this beautiful film, well actually it was a really dark film called The Men's Group, and it was lit with available light in the rooms from these beautiful lamps and lampshades, and the lampshades just started, I kind of kept looking at them and going, wow, those are cool shapes, those are cool shapes. And previously I've always been inspired by the Philip Tracy, the milliner, who makes sort of super cool fit hats, and Isabella Blow, the fashion legend who's passed now, always used to wear Philip Tracy's hats. And for me that was a real source of inspiration for shape and texture and balance and aesthetic. And it was quite a departure for me to head into this lampshade idea. So I started thinking about, that'd be cool if you could make hairdos the shape of lampshades, you know, because some of them are quite scalloped, like a classic finger wave shape, and some of them, you know, are quite round, sort of those 70s half round shapes. So I started there, and I thought, well, why don't I just buy a lampshade and glue some hair on it and see what happens? Well, of course, nothing's as simple as that. So the big black mushroom hair started out as that idea and ended up being about 15 hours work, 2 wigs, a full packet of hair, a lampshade, a whole lot of sponge, some spray glue, some super glue, and a couple of mannequins later, and we had the mushroom hair. It's pretty much a whole lot of fun. I thought I was only going to get one use out of it, but I got to use it in a show before we did the shoot, and then of course I had to figure out how to make it look good and retain its shape. Which is a secret, and I'm not going to tell you about how I did that. When we took the wig off, we shot the wig first, and when we took the wig off, Ella, the model who was wearing the wig, had a wig wrap on, and I pulled the wig cap off, and she looked so cute with this short little, looked like a short pixie cut with pins in it, so we thought we'd just leave it like that and take some pictures. What I wanted to do with this shoot was really showcase some fashion trends that spoke about hair. I mean, I've been lucky enough over the past 12 to 18 months to work regularly as part of the team that creates the hair for shows like Prada and Yves Saint Laurent and Jean-Paul Gaultier and Nina Ricci in particular. And you know, the mastery and the bravery of Guido when he creates the hair for these shows has really inspired me to kind of push my own hairdressing in a way. So taking a cue from fashion and from Guido's passion for mixing textures and mixing finishes, we kind of worked along this collection. I talked to you a little bit about the mushroom wig before. The bobble wig, I think it's not even a wig, but I don't know what you call it, it's a bobble shape. That one was inspired by a lava lamp, in fact. And the texture and finish to me came from Prada last season and Prada the season before. So when Guido did the French roll with the big undulating wave, I kind of looked at that and went, that's really amazing texture and shape and balance, and use of accessories inside the hairstyle to give it a cool silhouette. So that was part of what sparked that idea. I also wanted to do another look that was really classical. So we based this on, and I can never ever remember her name, but the one I think of is Jessica Rabbit, you know, the red-haired cartoon character with the amazing wave in her hair. And so I wanted to create that sense, but more sexy, more dusty and dirty, kind of almost as though she'd been out partying all night and it was sort of full of smoke and dust and dirt. And then while I was casting for a show, I came across this girl with the most incredible hair, and I spotted her and I just went, oh my God, what are you doing next Friday? You have to come and be a part of this shoot. And when I brushed her hair, it fell into this incredible mane of fuzz and frizz and shape. So really what we did with that was just encourage, using a curling iron, the S shape around her face and balance and brush it out to really showcase her hair. I thought that was kind of pretty. That was one of my favorites, really. Now there's this one that was, I don't know what we called it. We were thinking about that being a bit of a, almost like a cowgirl, like a rockabilly cowgirl, and that if I'm really honest, basically I was just replicating the hair from the Nina Ricci show at Spring Summer 2010 in Paris. And for me it was just such a revelation to see that hair backcombed all the way up in the hair and pushed off the face. And it's really ugly, but somehow it makes the girl look beautiful. So that was that one. And finally, the long blonde hair. I wanted to try and think of a way of incorporating this trend that's been coming through with really combined textures. So really extreme wet gelled hair combined with soft, light, floaty, fluffy flyaway hair. And I love on women a deep side part with a really strong, clean hairline pulled away from their face, so it really exposes their face and their beauty. And that's that, as they say.